This is not a drill. Micah Parsons was not bluffing, and the NFC North just got horrifying. This was 5 minutes ago. It's already 104,000 likes. Micah Parsons is going to Green Bay. The Cowboys are trading DN Micah Parsons to the Packers and agreed to a 4-year, $188 million deal with $136 million guaranteed. I gotta drop my own comment. Jerry sold hard. Oh my God, why do you have to go to the Packers, bro? Why do you have to go to the Packers? This is actually so bad for us. Dude, the Packers were already starting to get a lot better. The NFC North is already very competitive. And now they have Micah Parsons. Oh my God. All right, super quick, we gotta rewind. Before we go deeper, we gotta rewind. About a month ago, Micah Parsons tweeted this out. He said, "Thank you, Dallas." He had this big note section that more or less explained how he doesn't want to be in Dallas. He's tried his hardest to stay in Dallas. He's tried his hardest to talk to Jerry Jones and the team about re-signing a contract. And he feels like they're blowing him off. They're being standoffish and they're not trying to re-sign him when he's clearly a top 3 defensive player in the NFL. If you want to argue that he's the best player in the NFL, I really wouldn't even take that away from you. It's pretty much him, TJ Watt, and Myles Garrett. Now, the reason I think a lot of people were skeptical and thought he might go back to Dallas was Myles Garrett did the exact same thing. Who remembers when Myles Garrett said he wanted out of Cleveland and he wanted to play for a contender, and then Cleveland threw $200 million at him, whatever it was, and he stayed in Cleveland? A lot of people thought, okay, Micah Parsons is pulling the same shtick. It's the same contractor negotiations bonanza, right? Well, Jerry Jones proceeds to double down on this. So after people come to Jerry Jones and say, hey, Jerry, your absolute bona fide best player, Micah Parsons, is unhappy with, his contract. What have you done about that? And Jerry Jones responds that the Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days a year. And the Cowboys continue to be a daily sports drama with storylines like Micah Parsons' contract dispute with Jones. So I don't know if Jerry Jones wasn't taking this that seriously, if he thought Micah Parsons was contract negotiating, or if Jerry Jones is actually so delusional that he does not want Micah Parsons on his football team. But the Cowboys just sold any chance they had at a playoff run. Now, yes, I think the Cowboys have underperformed anyway, but the one thing that really held that team together was the fact that they have some of the best players in football. CeeDee Lamb is one of the best wide receivers in football. Micah Parsons is one of the best defensive players in football. And you just lost Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. How insane is it, too? You're going to send Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers? The Green Bay Packers that completely embarrassed the Cowboys, the 12-6 Cowboys, in the playoffs just a year ago? Completely. So I guess it was technically a year and a half ago. But this is when the Jordan Love Packers just shelled the Cowboys. It was a blowout. I mean, the Cowboys got 16 points in the fourth quarter, but this is who you traded Micah Parsons to? You couldn't even ship him off to the AFC? I am a little salty that he's on Green Bay. It's not it's not like the Lions ever really had a chance here to get him. I don't think we had the cap or the facilities to make this happen, but let's read some of these comments. Thank God he's gone from a Commanders fan. Yeah, well, now he's in my division. Breaking, the Dallas Cowboys have been eliminated from the 25 and 26 playoffs. That's not exactly a huge shocker. First Luka, now Micah. Listen, one thing I gotta say is I'm so happy for Micah Parsons. To be that good at football and to be disrespected by your ownership is such a miscarriage of your responsibilities as an NFL owner. Dude, if the Pittsburgh Steelers could make it work with Antonio Brown, how are you not able to make it work with a guy like Micah Parsons, who's nowhere near as much of an issue? In fact, I would go as far as to say Micah Parsons isn't an issue at all. Everything that I've seen from Micah Parsons in the media and on Twitter and talking to him personally is he's just a good guy. So for Dallas to fumble this bag is this is a generational bag fumble, bro. Time to learn Penei Sewell, buddy. Unfortunately, as much as I love Penei Sewell, I still think Micah Parsons is getting to Jared Goff a few times this season. Ruined my day as a Bears fan. Cowboys fans in tears right now. Cowboys fans, it's never too late to become a Texans fan. That's true. You do have 2 professional sports teams in the state. At least you've got an option. Dallas sports teams and trading away their best player. Yes, somehow the Luka trade, somehow the Mavericks got the first pick and got Cooper Flagg. That felt like full-blown collusion to me, but whatever. Ash Janai, I would hate to be a Cowboy fan. Jerry Jones just be out here doing anything. All that and still not going to make it to the playoffs. Jerry Jones, pack your bags. Is this real life? Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, can't imagine being a Green Bay fan. Was this even on anybody's radar? Let me actually look it up. You can look up the odds on what, that's actually crazy. So, over the course of the last 2 hours, keep in mind, I'm literally, I'm filming this the very second that Micah got traded. The Cowboys were the favorite at minus 350. The Packers are the next at plus 400. I know not everybody knows sports betting terminology. If you bet $10 on Micah to go to the Packers, you would have made 40. If you had bet $10 on Micah to go to the Cowboys and he went to the Cowboys, you would have made $3.50. Point being, it was 4 times more likely for Micah Parsons to go to the Cowboys than it was for him to go to the Packers. And he still went to the Packers. At least that's what the sports betting odds believed. That was the funny thing, too. I mean, with a lot of these players, so many players hold out. So many players say they don't want to play for the team, and it's just contract negotiation shenanigans. This was not. This was dead-ass serious. I want out, and he got out. How do you fumble this? So this was yesterday. These were the odds yesterday. Cowboys were minus 450. Packers are plus 500. Next closest were Titans and Eagles. If he had gone to the Eagles, I would have actually broke my TV. I'd have been dead pissed off. Dude, Philly being the 4th in the running for this actually pisses me off. Packers still sucks. I'm not exactly happy about that either, but this is crazy. Micah Parsons has removed all Dallas Cowboys affiliations from his Twitter. He's got a Penn State photo here. And he's got Micah 7-8, even I fall, I will rise, the Lord is my light. He did not, oh my God, he did. He said, thank you, Dallas, go Pack, go. And he's still here's the crazy thing. Dallas clearly screwed him over here, because how do you fumble this bag? And he's still saying, thank you, Dallas, go Pack, go. And then he has an official statement. Cowboys Nation, growing up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, is one of the few kids in my neighborhood who cheer for the Cowboys. I never wanted this chapter to end, but not everything was in my control. My heart has always been here, and it still is. This is a sad day, but not a bitter one. I'll never forget the joy of draft night, the adrenaline of running out of the tunnel, or the brotherhood I shared with my teammates, coaches, and staff who prepared me for every single game. Thank you, Cowboys Nation, for every cheer, every moment, and every ounce of love you showed me. Wearing the star has been the honor of my life. It's a hell of a statement. It's a hell of a statement. The thing about this is this statement is so respectful to Dallas. It's so clear. Okay, unless Micah Parsons is trying to play both sides of the coin, like he's fucking over the Cowboys organization and pretending like he's a huge fan, I don't believe that. All this statement is how much he loves Dallas, how much he wants to play for this team, how much he wants to be here, and they still fumbled it. Now, why don't we take a look at the Twitter replies, which are always different than Instagram. Fun fact, I deleted my Twitter because it's the worst app known to mankind. It's so fucking negative, and people on here are horrible. And this is a great reason why. I legitimately had to reactivate my Twitter to see this. Fuck off, sincerely, Cowboy Nation. I find this so hilarious. Micah Parsons doesn't owe you or the organization shit. He still gave you a bunch of incredible years. Organization screwed him over, and you still expect him to stay and play for you? Bizarre attitude. You're dead to us. Go ruin your career in Green Bay. Absolutely insane thing to say on Twitter.com. You know that's a literal 13-year-old sitting back there. Buddy should have just said, fuck y'all, I'm out. Look at this thread. Cowboys fans are actual scum. Don't come back. Stay up there the offseason. Good luck, leader. I want to keep as many guys as possible. This is so funny. Are people really under the impression that Micah Parsons, if you're a Cowboys fan, are you really under the impression Micah Parsons hates Dallas and doesn't want to be there? You can't see how obviously fucked Jerry Jones was running this whole thing? Based on everything I've seen, the only logical conclusion I can come to is that Dallas royally fucked them. I just don't get how this is Micah Parsons' fault. Are you supposed to just stay with the team no matter how shitty they treat you? Do you stay with your same girlfriend no matter how shitty she is? Even if she cheats on you? You just stay with her? You know? Gotta stay loyal, right? Shit's crazy. I don't get this. I don't get this attitude at all. Dude, you're not who I thought you were at all. Remember, I'm not about the money, quote. Now just trade me so I can get paid. Cowboy for life. Yeah, okay. Thanks for nothing, man. Wish I could return my gear. So disappointing. What a letdown. Are these real people with real thoughts? Or am I getting conned? Am I getting clowned on? Thank you for everything, GOAT. You rejuvenated my love for the game. Let's go win a bowl in Green Bay. I guess this guy is just a Micah Parsons bandwagon. I understand if Dirk Nowitzki or Barry Sanders had ever gotten traded, I would have instantly became a fan of the team. So I'm just going to be honest, I get it. It's not about the money. Fuck you, man. Where in any of this are people getting the idea that this is about the money? I am not grasping that this is about the money. In my opinion, this is about Dallas screwing Micah over. That's how I see this. Like, I don't get it. You never showed up in the playoffs. Every time we played the Niners, Trent manhandled you. Bro, you're talking about the greatest left tackle of all time. Is it really that shocking? Is there anybody that manhandles Trent Williams? I think the only person who's like... No, not even Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's usually lined up at D tackle, so Aaron Donald doesn't even have to go up against Trent Williams. I don't know anybody that consistently gets the better of Trent Williams. You never made any demands, but you held out and... Lying-ass bitch, you left over money. Money hungry. Can't wait to watch you fail. Sorry, not sorry. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. One-man team player. All these comments are wild. You are some bitches. This whole thing is Jerry's fault. That's kind of what I thought. I mean, Micah Parsons a month ago tweeted out, this has nothing to do with the contract. I want to stay in Dallas. These guys are hoeing me. I need to go somewhere else. This is really weird. At the end of the day, it's always been about the money. The bond is broken. Jerry looking for his new Herschel Walker trade. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Glad I didn't get your jersey. All this does is punish the fans that supported you. This is such a funny thought process to me. Never once in my life when a Lions player has left the Lions have I ever been upset with them. If the organization is failing you, or you think there's a better opportunity for you anywhere, everyone would take that. It's like people don't think Micah Parsons is a real person. This is so bizarre to me. Bro, Micah Parsons is at his job. Yes, he gets paid $1 bazillion at his job, but Micah Parsons is at his job. If a different job opportunity pops up and it pays more and it's better and he wants to be there and he doesn't want to be in his current job, everybody and their fucking mother is going to the new job. You guys would all do it too. Like, this is the one thing I'd want to say to a Dallas Cowboy fan. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, you're watching this, why would Micah have not done this? For what reason would he have stayed with the Cowboys? He clearly loves the Cowboys, but they're screwing him over. Like, I just don't get it, bro. Bad teammate. You don't care about the team. Micah, I'm sorry for what Jerry Jones did. Baby, please come back. He didn't mean it. I'll talk to him. Just come home. Diggs misses you. They didn't value the way they should. As a Cowboys fan, it breaks our heart, but we'll always be grateful you left it all on the field. Much love always. Fuck your statement. Don't try and act like a good guy now, you whiny bitch. Get the fuck out of our city. Jesus Christ, bro. Just insane behavior. Insane behavior. You do gotta love Tim's tweet, though. Like, that's a banger. Also, holy shit, that's scary as fuck. It's so scary. I hate that, bro. I hate that. No. Okay, I haven't even seen what this trade entails, because it's got to be massive, right? This has got to be a huge trade. So the Packers have reached an agreement on a 4-year, $180 million deal. We know that much. The Cowboys receive 2 first-rounders and more that has yet to be announced. Interesting. Okay, 2 first-rounders is a lot. Whenever I think of a trade, I think if you trade a player and you get 2 first-rounders, what are the odds that either of those picks could become the player you traded away? What are the odds that either of those first-rounders could be a Micah Parsons level player? I don't actually think they're that high. Micah Parsons is a generational talent. Barring the fact that he stays healthy or doesn't, murder somebody, he's going to be a generational talent. So pretty much the only two things you got to watch out for in the NFL. What are the odds that the Cowboys can get a Micah Parsons-esque player out of these 2 first-rounders? I mean, it's certainly possible. Or maybe the Dallas Cowboys knew that they were going to lose Micah no matter what, and they just tried to extract as much value as they could. I think that's very similar to what happened with Christian McCaffrey coming out of Carolina when he was headed to San Fran. San Fran got Christian McCaffrey for like a second-round pick. It was like a pitifully small trade, but that trade, as it surfaced, it kind of came out that like McCaffrey was going out anyway. You got to extract some value. So Micah made it clear on Twitter, he's out. So the Cowboys probably just had to scramble and find the best value they could get. They got at least 2 first-rounders. Who knows what more they got? I don't think there's any world where the Cowboys could have won this trade. That could have said 3 first-rounders, and I still would have thought that the Cowboys lost the trade. Now, time will tell, right? Like, what do they turn these first-rounders into? What if Dallas turns these 2 first-rounders into Hall of Fame players and they win multiple Super Bowls? Then maybe this won't go down as the worst trade of all time. But right now, it looks like the Cowboys have generally... Whoa, wait a minute. That's a big wrinkle. The Dallas Cowboys are trading all-pro edge rusher Micah Parsons to the Packers for 2 first-round draft picks and Kenny Clark. Now, that's a whole lot different. Kenny Clark, 10 years in the league, 29 years old. Kenny Clark is an incredible defensive tackle. That changes things. In my head, I was thinking the Packers now have Micah Parsons and Kenny Clark. So Kenny Clark and 2 first-rounders? I still think whoever gets Micah Parsons in this deal is absolutely winning the trade, but it's not as egregious anymore, in my opinion. It's not as egregious anymore, in my opinion. No Kenny Clark and no 2 first-round draft picks. Green Bay is going for the Super Bowl right now or next year or the year after that. This is a sellout for a Super Bowl because to lose 2 first-round draft picks... God, they don't even have a franchise wide receiver in Green Bay. They are putting a lot of eggs in the basket of the wide receiver group that they have right now, which is an interesting group. Christian Watson, Jaden Reed. They got Matthew Golden, round 1 pick 26. This is an insane, absolutely insane Madden-level franchise trade. All right, gentlemen. I mean, what more can be said? Micah Parsons is a Green Bay Packer. I gotta refresh. Oh, 5,100 likes? MMG, do I still got it? Oh, I still got it, bro. 2026 Super Bowl champions, Green Bay. Dude, the fact that we have to play Micah fucking Parsons twice a year now, bro, that sucks. Wow, top comment count, I've still got the sauce. All right, boys. That's it for today. I'm uploading this with minimal editing because you guys got to see this right now. I love you. You're so handsome. Jerry Jones sold. Now I got to play the fucking Packers with fucking Micah Parsons twice a fucking year. Shit. You're so handsome. Peace.